Hey, welcome back everybody. Today we're talking about the rolling update and the update, a bit of a look in the future as far as what's coming for us very soon. Servers plus, more options, more regions happening for us, and the wipes happening for my custom server and for main branch Rust console edition. Again, for the PlayStation 4, the Xbox One, next generations, and everything in between. Okay, and of course, I am Jade Monkey. All right, so let's go ahead and address this. Has already occurred, but just like a kind of a week in review, as it were. We had a rolling update happen earlier on in the week because we did just get military tunnels and a bunch of other things with this update. So again, if it's been a hot second since you've been playing, it's good to come back on this update. But especially if you haven't played in like 3 or 6 months, really good time to come back. We have horses and all kinds of crazy stuff. But anyways, right when this came out, there was an issue with the water monuments having a barrier that would wreck players. That has since been fixed. There was also some issues with the spawn command on the custom server as well, and some stability issues, if I'm not mistaken. So those have all been addressed, which was great. It was a rolling update. So what that means is they just had it on the server side, and the server had to restart, and it was good to go. I think it really affected mostly the custom servers. I know it affected us quite a bit. It also happened on main branch as well, but like the spawn command was back. I know when we were sitting there doing our weekly wipe over there, we were double checking like the spawn command, and that wasn't working. It appears to be working again. So things like elite crates, hackable crates, recyclers. We use them for like our custom loot events and stuff. Those are always fun. So I'm glad to see they're back, you know, because we also had an issue with the, I forget what it's called. It's like the launch command inside of G-Portal, where basically you can put a bunch of commands when the server boots up for the first time or restarts. That wasn't working at the time, so it was kind of scary when we're like, hey, how do we get our recyclers in when the spawn command didn't work? But as I said, things are back to normal, although I haven't had a chance to test the command line that does the boot sequence. It's been a bit hit or miss the last 2 months or so, but anyways, it's nice to see that all of those are back, especially since people have a lot of different custom setups for their custom servers. Anyways, good to see that happening. It happened very quickly. I think in like a day or two. It was pretty quick. Anyway, so speaking of custom servers, my custom server is the Jade Monkey 2X Solo Duo Trio, all BPs unlocked, recyclers, and anti-cheat. It does full wipe here March 7th, this Thursday. We did have a second server, and we will here in the future. It'll come up on Thursday. I think we'll test a few of these settings for that mysterious server here before Thursday. And if you're on the live stream and stuff, that'll be a good time to stop by, check it out. You can be a part of that test. And again, if you're VIP on this main server, you will also have VIP status on the secondary server as well. So again, if you're looking for VIP, which is just Q-skip for us, there's no kits or anything involved there. That is done through the channel membership. Once you're a member, a channel member here on YouTube, go to my community tab and then look for the members only post and then reply with your gamer tag or PSN ID there. That's how we add you to the list, and then you'll have the Q-skip. And it's just a nice way for us to keep track of all that information. Once we hard it and reply back to you to show you what we put in the database, like you get the notification, it's just a good way for us to keep track of it. So that's why we do it there. And the turnaround time is rather quick. Obviously, once we're streaming, that's probably the best time to be the most responsive, but I do check multiple times during the day. Anyways, if you're looking for how to find our server, the best way to do it, because there's so many custom servers, under the community tab, just search Jade, then filter by, player slots fullest, and we should be at the top of the list there. A good way to do it. Once you find us, be sure to favorite us. We actually have the color flourishes here, so it looks like this here. And again, as we approach Thursday, we'll have a better idea of what that secondary server is. So yeah, it's always bumping, and we take it very seriously over there. And if you are, it doesn't matter if you're a VIP or a normal player. And by the way, the server's open to everybody, but I just want to put this out there because some people are like, oh, if a VIP is cheating, do you ban them? We ban anybody who's cheating, just as right? Just so you know, no admin abuse. Our admins admin the server. They do not play the server. And be sure to use the in-game report system and be as detailed and as accurate as possible. If you see any foul play, it helps us get to them faster. So much appreciated for all of you that are putting in reports. And yeah, we try to run a really tight ship over there. Okay, enough of that. Let's go into, I forget, oh yeah, by the way, we have 3.5K maps, both for custom servers and for main branch. And you may not think half a kilometer is very big, but remember, it's square kilometers. And if you've been playing recently, you'll see that it is quite large. Honestly, I don't think we'll get anything much larger. I think it would be a mistake to go to 4K before we have a population increase or like more vehicle options, because I think you find walking around in a 3.5K map is pretty big. It is nice that we have more options for more monuments. Speaking of, we were just talking about updates here. We do know the next big update is going to basically be Underwater Labs. They haven't said officially, but it's pretty much that's what it's going to be. And remember, it always hits testing or staging branch first. So we're looking at about a month and a half to maybe 2 months, and then we're going to see it on testing branch. So like as we're enjoying the military tunnels and all the new changes, it'll be very quick that we get the new stuff again. And it's going to be a big deal because I'm saying we're going to get Underwater Labs, our first procedural monument, 2 different types of submarines, and I'm saying the tugboat because I've seen enough evidence for that. So very exciting. Who knows what else they put in there? Obviously, wishful thinking is that I want industrial or electric furnaces with that, but who knows? Maybe it's part of the secret update later on this year. We still don't know. Could be trains, could be industrial update, could be minis, it could be modular vehicles. We're not sure yet, but anyways, it's going to be an exciting year for sure. Okay, so let's get on to the actual wipes themselves, right? Jeez, man, I'm going on and on. Okay, so for main branch monthly. Also known as normal rust. This is Thursday, March 7th, 2024. We have a no wipe setup. We did just recently get, like a full wipe. So it's nice to see that we're in the standard cycle, and that means you keep the blueprints and you keep the map. Our next scheduled soft wipe is going to be March 28th, 2024. Again for monthly main branch, just so you can kind of keep everything in order there in your head. Okay, so I know a lot of people like to play monthly still. And then we're going over to weekly main branch, again, normal rust. We have, I should say, Thursday, March 7th, 2024. We have a soft wipe. That means you keep the blueprints, but the map does wipe, so you keep the knowledge, but you lose everything else. Servers come back online, again, if I have these times correct, because we do have daylight savings time coming in. Servers come back up at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 10:30 a.m. PST, and 6:30 p.m. BST. And I think we have speaking of the skins in the skin store, I think every week we have a rotation of like those camos. There's like 4 sets of those. So we have the standard rotation, but then we have like the extra slot that's rotating in every week. A little confusing, but it's a lot of different camo sets. So essentially what I'm saying is if you're looking for a camo set, pop in like every week and just give it a gander. That's going on there. We do have some nice deployables. I always like deployables, and like I said earlier, I don't know what that secret update's going to be yet this year, but man, I hope it's something jammy like minis, dude, or the industrial update, because the minis are all I want for Christmas, okay? That's all I want. So yeah, hopefully you guys are out there. And again, if you haven't had a chance to play this in a few months, this is the time to come back in because it is bumping. There's so many things going on here. It's running great for us, at least over on the next gen side. But again, since we have military tunnels, if you're looking for a good military tunnels guide, a nice walkthrough, it should already be up on the end screen there. And hopefully we'll see you in the next live stream / video, or even on our next live stream. And hopefully you're out there when we're doing the testing for the new custom server edition this Thursday. Okay, love you. Bye. Oof, oof.